first in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
You got the dollars? You got the dollars? See the special man on YouTube. He's got it all.
I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
I say. This is Johnny's, the place that'll let you have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
Johnny has a sale right now. I say. This is Johnny's place. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give us the offer.
You got the dollars. You got the offer. Well, let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
You got it.
I am looking for some jewelry in Dublin.
Do you have any credit?
No, I was recently involved in a divorce in Dublin. Look, I'm not one of those maybe it's Maybelline gals, okay? I just want to go out on the town with Sheila and accessorize some.
See, special man.
I don't know about you, but this Joe girl is going to Johnny's place. Check out Cajun Roots Reseller right now. I say. Go see the special man and tell him the dough girl sent you.
Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are we doing on this Tuesday morning? It's still currently 33 degrees. Yesterday it did not get out of the 30s. And yes, we had some snowflakes yesterday. One of the towns had a lot of snow that stayed on the ground. Thank God we didn't have that mess. First in the chat today is April. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Baby girl, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see y'all. International Roma, that is Cindy. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. A lot of chatting going on. Nobody's saying good morning. Regina, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Craig, wake up. Get you some coffee. Good morning. Hashtag not Glenn. How you doing? Stephanie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. She says, I am up and on the road 20 or more. What? Wow, that's early. Keith, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Angela, hello, good morning and welcome. And Harry, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you with your drive-by. Little Debbie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see here. April, hello, good morning and welcome. Came back in her channel. I don't know what that was for, Craig. Stephanie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Sorry to hear you have a migraine. That's got to be aggravating. That's right. Get your clips ready. Send them on in. Now, Craig, you know you got to set. Did you bring enough for the whole chat? Popcorn. You had time for the intro? Yep. Robin, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I hate it when I have sinus issues. Aggravates me. It ruins a day. Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. And Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Are you dropping them links? Let's see. If y'all missed Robin this past Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, she was on with virtual shopkeeper Dee for the first time. Go check it out. She had a lot of good clothing, a lot of new with tags. Like an expert, she did really well. Angie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. The dough girl sent you. Awesome. D Middleman, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Welcome. Mr. Stephanie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Cammy, hello, good morning and welcome. And Stephen, hello, good morning and welcome. I noticed you've been going live on your channel. Trying to catch you when you go live. And Robin, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see who else is in here. Everybody chit-chatting. Scarlett, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good morning and welcome. Green glass girl. Nothing. Marlene, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Alien glass. All right, y'all. First, I'm going to go over the calendar of events for the day. Starting at 9 o'clock every Tuesday through Friday, you have Adventures with Victoria starting at 9 o'clock. Also at 9 o'clock is Queen City Picker Tom going live. Also at live, this is all Eastern Standard Time, by the way, the times I'm giving you. At 10:55, you have the Big Barn Auction. That's JJ. At 11 o'clock, you have Ella, Save Here First, Sales from the Sunshine State with Picky Nikki. And then at 11 o'clock, you have the Buddha Chick Reader doing her First Things First and daily devotions with her daily Bible study reading. And then at 11:30, you have Jackass Retro with his Ship Show. Don't forget at 12 o'clock, you have two hip chicks, Dawn and Mary, going live. At 2 o'clock, you have Southern Vintage. At 3 o'clock is Janine's. 3:30, Buying Space drops unboxing, unpacking type video. At 6 o'clock, you have Ashley doing race and Bible reading. At 6 o'clock, you have Jamie B. Resells live sale. At 6 o'clock, you also have Ladies Night with Colleen OG Lyons. Then at 6:30, you have Auctions with Friends, and tonight it's on January House Mike's channel. At 6:30, you have Jeff Crumpler doing his live sale. Then at 6:30, you have the Revive It Sisters going live. And then at 7 o'clock, Dawn and Mary do come back on Whatnot and do their records. They do basically play the records until somebody bids, and then they play the whole thing. And if it's a pass, they go ahead and stop the record. So you get to listen to these records while they're live on Whatnot. 7 o'clock, check them out. And then at 8 o'clock, you have Southern Belle, Bargains by Belle. 8 o'clock is also Caucasian Sasquatch. Also at 8 o'clock is the Nurse Flipper Cat. Also at 8 o'clock, you have Treasure Scavengers live sale. That's with Amber and Mike. 9 o'clock is Scooter Renee LLC with a Twister Tuesday. And then at 10 o'clock, you have the Vintage Viking Treasures Becky. So if you did not hear your channel name and you have a special event, let me know by going into the post section of the comment section of the community tab, so to say, or post that's on my channel. That's how you see it. And let me know there with the calendar. Or you can just send me an email or even message me through Instagram or Facebook. Let's get back to the chat. 2 Guys Vintage and Reseller. If y'all have not checked out, they did a short video. If you want to see the way Mike does crafting, check out the recent video. I watched it this morning, and very creative that Mr. Mike is with pumpkins and decorations with real pumpkins and other items. Check it out. Really nice work. And you're going to laugh. I'm telling you, that's all I got to say. I ain't saying what it was about, but there was a comment made in the video, and of course, he went with it. Hetty, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. It was a good video. Let's see, April. Everybody's chit-chatting back and forth. Jennifer's dropping those links. Jennifer, you are doing, yes, she be dropping them links. Let's see. Douglas, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Long time no see. Good morning. How have you been? Great to see you. I usually see you in other chats. Didn't you just recently have a birthday, or was that you? I know there was another Douglas, but I couldn't remember which Douglas. I saw it on Facebook. Yeah, I watched it this morning, and it was pretty cool. Very interesting. My schedule is at work, 9 a.m. But we're not going to put that one on the calendar, the mother man. No. Toochman, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And yes, it is Taco Tuesday. Joe, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I got to catch Joe live yesterday at 2 o'clock when I had a chance to have free time between bingo and my show. I was getting things listed and drafted yesterday. It's nice to visit your channel while you were live. And she had Mr. Jim on there yesterday with a lot of great items. Okay, I knew it was in October. I thought I saw it. Well, happy belated birthday. Dee Dee, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. I saw it recently. So happy belated birthday. Don't have thumbnail yet. Having pop-up sale 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Post on my community tab. Awesome sauce. And thank you. And thank you. Everybody's talking chit-chat. Okay, so this morning I was in with, while I was getting my listings and I pulled orders and packed those orders this morning, I was in working and lurking in Auntie Mama's live show she does every morning. Savory Simplicity, that is Craig's wife with the cooking channel. Check it out. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I know that's not her. I know it's Craig, but you know, got to go with the flow. Make him laugh or something. Make him feel important. Right, Craig? I love messing with Craig because he like messing with me. It's all in good fun. So yeah, check it out. She's got some great videos. She just recently started too, and she's got a lot of videos already. So check it out. So anyway, I was in Auntie Mama's live this morning, and she asked a question. So, I got to investigate because I didn't know about it. And I happened to see it when I went live this morning in my chat. So for those who are monetized, I figured out what this is, and I just now saw it because she pointed it out this morning, and I told her I would check it out, and I figured out what it was. So I'm going to share my screen and share this with you. If you are monetized and you do a live show, and you go to do your setting up on the YouTube, and you see when you pull out your chat, you're going to see this little thing right at the top. And let me make this a little bit bigger. Can I do? Yeah, here we go. I can do it. Okay, right here at the very top, if you're live in your chat, let me minimize this. There we go. So you can see it a little bit better. Right here at the very top, there's going to be that word goal. This is for if you're monetized. They recently added this, so you would click on it, and what it is make Super Chat more fun with a goal. Set a goal to engage with your audience in a new way. Once you reach your goals, celebrate with your community. Basically, you would pick how many you want, and there's anywhere from 1, 5, 10, all the way to 50 Super Chats. Then you would set your goal of which one you want, which would be the smallest tier, of course, but people can do more. Then set your timer for how long you want to run it for. So if you say you do a show for an hour, you can do the whole show. If you do 2 hours or 3 hours, you can set it up to 3 hours to run it. But then you're going to share how will you celebrate if you reach your goal in that live. So whatever you set your goal for, you're going to set it for how long. And if you reach it, what will you do for those that are following you on your live shows? How would you celebrate? And then there's a little thing about getting inspired examples. For example, in this one, if you click on it, it says, if I reach, and in this case, it was 10 as the example. If you reach 10 Super Chats, I will react to a hilarious animal video. If I reach 10 Super Chats, I will play the next game blindfolded, which I don't see how that would work. If you reach 10 Super Chats, I will spill a secret. But you can also do things like a special live show, a special giveaway, whatever you want to put here. So that way, if you reach your goal, you will tell them what you're going to do for that goal. So that way, if it's something really hilarious or something out of the blue, that would help them want to see if you're going to do that. So it's one of the ways to engage in your audience when you're live, and then set a goal of what you're going to do if you reach that goal during that live show. And that's what that is about. Something that just recently came out. So if you're monetized, you should see that in your live chats. When you go live, it will start to, you will see it in the top corner, left corner of your chat, if you are monetized and you go live. That is something they just recently rolled out. I have noticed that some people are starting to do more than up to 3-minute short videos. So evidently they're rolling it out slowly, but you should start seeing it. And if you do a video like that, then it will automatically put it once you get it on yours. That reminds me of Twitch. Okay. It was a question this morning, and I didn't see it because I was in her chat, and I didn't see it on my side. And so when I was getting set up for my live show, which I thought I was late because there was so many people already chatting in the chat, but then I realized it wasn't even 7:15 yet. So I was good. And I noticed it on my chat. So I looked at it and investigated it. And so that's what that is about. Ashley, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So yeah, that was what I'll have to check it out. Don't you make more money if they buy something rather than Super Chats? Do you make more money if they buy something rather than Super Chats? Well, with YouTube, if you are monetized, you do get 70%, and YouTube keeps the 30% of whatever you make, and you get paid every month on the 21st. For example, if you buy membership is different tiers. Like in my case, I think I have 4 tiers. So whatever you choose and you set it on auto replay or auto pay to where it automatically renews every month, then that'll be 70-30. So YouTube does keep 30%. Anytime you get ads, you do get a percentage of those ads. Same thing, 30-70. And then with the Super Chat, Super Stickers, the same thing. But when it comes to buying anything, the only time you would be selling something if you do an auction or if you have merch, Where in this case, I do have merch. YouTube doesn't get any of that. When I do if you go down to the bottom, you'll see my store. If you go purchase any merch, YouTube does not get any of that. That goes directly to my account that I get paid through Google AdSense. But you get automatically filled. I have what's called the fulfillment center that does it for me, where you just basically create something, and then if you purchase it, they ship it to you directly. And that they don't get any of it. So yes, when it's merch, like recently, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I added some new merch for the new logo, which you see right up in the corner up there. I have like t-shirts, tote bags, and coffee mugs. I want to go in and look more. I had to update my account because evidently when I had my other channel and I lost this one and I got it back, it disconnected somehow. So I had to reconnect it. So I worked on that a week ago Saturday. And so I went ahead and added more merch. So yes, if you purchase merch out of the store, YouTube does not get any of that I know of. As far as I know, I get whatever I get from the fulfillment center. It goes directly through them. I don't watch Twitter or Twitch, whatever you call it. So I didn't know. Hope you're not driving stuff. Yeah, really. They got fees like eBay. Yes, they do have fees like eBay. But with the merch, it's not as much of a fee compared to through YouTube, where they keep 30 and we get 70. And then we don't get paid for that until the 21st of the next month. As long as you reach 100, then YouTube will then do the Google AdSense will send you your check. I get direct deposit, so I get it on the 21st every month. And if you have it set up, that's how they do it. But if you ask for a check, then that takes a little bit longer for you to get through the mail. Last night I didn't have caffeine excuse. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't drink coffee late at night. I don't. I usually drink it only in the morning. So today I want to have some questions in reference to back to eBay, like we were talking about yesterday. I know yesterday we talked a little bit about eBay and Etsy. But now I want to go back to eBay because I've been seeing a lot of videos of people not having sales. So let's see, YouTube cut on super members is extremely high for what it is. Yeah, it is. It is. But I also have, what's that other one? Kofi. Well, that's not as much of a cut than YouTube. So there are some people, as you see in my credits in the morning, in the beginning of the show and at the end of members, you'll see that I do have members on Ko-fi as well that want to more come to me than what you would buy through YouTube. But anywho, back to eBay. One of the things I'm noticing lately is a lot of people are complaining about it and then kind of find out they're not listing anything or they're not doing things. They're not replying to their feedback. How many of you on a regular basis, I know some of us, I know myself, I know we had a conversation about this a while back. And so I set up an auto reply. If somebody sends me a feedback, it's an automatic reply to them on their feedback so they get one as well. But how many of you go through on a daily basis, if you have sales on eBay, and send out those feedbacks? Especially if you're not listing every day. You want to have some kind of activity on your eBay store. eBay has basically, hear a lot of people saying how they had low sales. And right now it's basically, you got to factor all the things that are happening in the world today. You got the economy, you got elections, you got this and that going on. People are out of jobs, but you have to be ready for that kind of stuff. It is simply modeled. There's something for everyone. So more you list, the more you sell. Exactly. So you got to try to list something every day. Now, if you're one of those that are very busy and you have some downtime, what I do is I keep drafts at all times. And I have a tote right in front of my desk that I keep everything that I'm going to list to take pictures. And so what I do is I take, like in the morning, when I got all my pull orders packed, and then I'm getting ready for the morning show. So I have the time where I go in and I have my photo session and I do all pictures until 7 o'clock. And then I get some listings done. And then the afternoon after my show, I do the same thing. I list every day. So I try to do that every day where I'm also taking a photo session of things so I can have them ready to go for when it's time for me just to sit there and get listed items. I'm still parked and I'm parked again to caffeinate. I hear that. Don't wait for buyers to leave feedbacks. How mine set up to auto feedback for buyers once they pay. At that point, they have done their job. And for me, what I do is I actually keep up with the, because like right now, there's some things that are still being shipped. And for me, I do it several ways. I will go in every day and I wait a week from the date it was delivered. So what I do is like today, I went in this morning, anything that was sold on or delivered on the 22nd or thereafter or around that date, I leave them a feedback. But if it's in still shipping mode, I don't do anything until it's been delivered. Now, if they send me a feedback, I have it on auto reply that automatically gives them a feedback. So that's just another way I do it. So yeah, as a buyer, I will give feedback. As a seller, I love to get reviews. You know how I'm doing. Yep. I love reading my feedbacks. Truly, the feedback system is crap once they remove sellers' ability to leave. Yeah. I saw that. Yep, they do. They don't let us do it anymore. But it's very important to be active in any way you can. And again, we talked a little bit yesterday about the new, if you send an offer, it's no longer 48 hours, it's now 96 hours or 98 hours. So that's one of the changes they did again already. And I'm noticing that a lot of the ones I've been sending lately, when I send offers every day, multiple times a day, it's been pretty good to where I've been getting sales from that. Which is pretty interesting because I'm seeing that more now than I had before when sending offers. And there are some that just don't nothing happens. But one of the things I've noticed too, when I go to those feedback, sometimes I'll go to send a feedback and it says I can't do it. Why? I don't know. Did I send them an offer already? I don't know how that working, but I noticed that lately too. When I'm sending feedback, it won't let me sometimes. Let's see, Landshark. I do the same thing. Auto feedback when paid and go get set multiple feedbacks response. Randomly pull one, set, and forget it. Okay. I don't understand why eBay doesn't auto draft payments as soon as they buy. That's another thing. I have immediate payment set up, and I'm noticing that they don't always pay immediately. Because like last week, I had a sale that it took them 3 days before they paid. I don't like reviews. Someone gets mad and then they make up a lie about it. Yeah. But one of the things, do you, when shopping, do you look at their feedback? I do. I look at it this way. If I see, like when you go to somebody's store, their eBay store or their platform, and a reminder about offers. If you have an item promoted, you still pay that listing price fee when the item listed regardless of the offer. Yes, that's true. I have unpaid orders right now from an offer I accepted. Wow. My only bad Etsy reviews come from someone. Oh, okay. To don't do returns. Really? So you don't do returns, Jennifer? I do. And I have to say, in the 5 years I've been reselling, I've only had 4 returns. Because they ordered the wrong thing. They thought it was for something else. One of them, I made a mistake. I bought something thinking it was new sealed. It wasn't. And then I researched it when I got it back. And sure enough, it was not what it was. So, but I accept free returns. I don't do. I do. Okay, you do returns. Okay. All right, so you do it returns. Yeah, I do too. So, but what I do is I look at the replies and their comments and their feedback. Because if I see somebody that's got a 98 or less, I'm going to see what's going on. I am happy to say that I've had in the 5 years 2 negative feedbacks and they were both removed. Because I had pictures to back up what they said and this, that, and the other that wasn't true. But I'll also take it a grain of salt because I know some people are just, yep, you're right about that one, Jennifer. It is not a legitimate review. I call eBay and have it removed. Yep, same here. In 6 years, I'm at 100% positive feedback. I have been for the last 3 years, actually 4 years. I know the first 2 years, no, actually 3 years, because last year I had 1 negative feedback that didn't come off. but there was nothing I could do about it. But after 6 months, it dropped off, so I was fine. But at 6 months, I was at 99%. I have a positive review with a negative message. I don't understand that. Very odd. That is odd. Think of buyers as, yeah, that I never could understand why they give you a good rating, but then they give you a negative rating on your feedback. That is odd. Kathy, hello, good morning and welcome. And y'all, if y'all don't remember yesterday when I go over the calendar, Kathy went live yesterday for about 30 minutes and I was able to be in her chat yesterday. It was a nice little live show she did. So yeah, the feedback part I think is overrated sometimes, but I do read the feedback. If I'm purchasing something from somebody, I want to see what their feedback is, especially when it's under 98 or less. But I try to strive to keep over at least 100%. But yeah, just at 6 months, I was at 99%, which was aggravating, but it was because of one feedback, which after 6 months, it got fallen off. So Ella. Hello, good morning and welcome, Ella. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back home. So quit. Hello, right back. Oh shit, Michael's throwing you a quote, girl. You getting all kinds of stuff lately. Yesterday was towels. No, I look at their reviews. I do not do returns because nothing I sell is new on Etsy and it's all 20 plus years old. Oh, okay, I understand that. But I have to say, in the 5 years I've been doing it now, I've only had those 4 returns. So I think it's pretty good. But another thing too, when you're listing things, make sure you take good pictures because that'll be your how you call that, your insurance, that there's no excuse when they try to return something or try to say something was wrong. Mona did what? Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I want to thank y'all for your replies yesterday. For those who were here yesterday, at this point, Johnny, Ella should have a full house. You right about that one, Michael. She has a whole complete full house now, right? I made an announcement yesterday about thinking about doing the new, bringing back my old on my first channel, the Cajun Roots Adventures, bringing back the 5 o'clock traffic jam auction I used to do. That was before we changed it over to the Royal Auction with Queen Cleopatra. Well, so far I had an overwhelming reply. If you're interested in being a guest on those, I'll be starting that next month. Looking forward to it being on the other channel, the Cajun Roots Adventures channel. I'm trying to bring that one back up to speed. And so if you're interested, make sure you email me because I'm not going to go back in the chat and look. Please make sure you email me and make sure you email me at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com and let me know you'd be interested because I'm looking at doing this on Tuesday, Thursday, and or Fridays. We'll start on a couple of days first, and then we'll add if I feel that we can do it because I have a lot of people already interested. Does that one have 75 yet? No, Craig. It's at 12:13, I think, as of yesterday. Let's see, and have it started and have it stated in the shop policy that I do not do returns. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with not doing returns. Cheryl, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, they don't. I know that for a fact because there were some comments not that long ago I keep getting from eBay listings that it's in the description. It's in the item specifics. And they still email me about an item. You know what really gets me, what's really funny is when I have something I sold, for example, I sold that Diners Coca-Cola checkered coffee mug soup bowl cup. And the gentleman emails me that says, would you please make sure to pack it very well? That way I don't get it broken when I get it in. All I can reply was, I ship out items the way I want them shipped to me. You will definitely get it in the condition you see in the pictures. So, yeah. Let's see. Wildflower, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? So, yeah, they got some people that just don't read the description. That's why I don't really go out of my way to it. But if I have a specific item, like this morning, I listed an item that I did go in and get some information and put it in the description bar because it was a trinket box. And it was something that I only found 3 of listed. And I was surprised for what the price was going for. And it was sent to me for free. So, yeah. But I do go out of my way and I try to find something about it more, because if it's something I don't know, I will research it. And then I do put some of that stuff in the description bar just to be careful and cover it as far as what it is and where it was from and when it was made. But that's the only thing I really go out of my way for the description box, besides what it is. So with that being said, it is time to start dropping links in the chat. Y'all know Jennifer never drops her own channel links. So it's time for me to start dropping links like her channel. Check it out. She's getting more videos together. She's been promoting and putting out videos, but she never drops her own channel link. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Randy. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Welcome. There is her Etsy store. That's just other ways you can help support her as well, by putting even a playlist together and watching her videos. Getting her some watch hours that she needs. And there is her Buy Hero milkshake. All right, what is that I see in the chat about? And I'm going to be dropping the link for the platform on the StreamYard. If you would like to come on up and promote your channel about something you got going on, make sure your camera and your mic is connected so you can come on up, and then I have to verify that it's you before I let you up. Well, I wouldn't say that the PO could destroy it too. Yeah, you're right about that too. But I make sure when it's a mug that's not in its original box, I actually put it in a box and then float it inside of another box with a lot of paper around it. That's the way I do it. That only happens if you put fragile. And that's another thing. The lady at the post office, one day we were talking about something that I had on there, do not bend, because it was a Vera Bradley folder. And she asked me, do you want me to put a fragile sticker on? I said, no. She said, well, why not? I said, because I don't want the post office. Somebody might get mad and throw it around thinking it can be done, but it's nothing fragile, but I just don't want it bent. And she said, I never thought of that. I said, because you don't know what these people are doing, throwing things around, and you never know. They might do it just because you have that fragile sticker on it. I don't know, but yeah. Box in a box. That's exactly what I do. Yeah. Now, if it has its original box, I'll still do a box in a box, but then it's already in its original styrofoam or whatever package it comes in, and I'll still protect that as well and put it in floating right in the center of a box. That way, none of the side, and I make sure that the box is nice and tight to where it's not moving around to get that ability to be able to break. That's just the way I pack things. Don't let buyers treat me like a garage sale. The request is not responsible for Walmart, Amazon, Target. I don't entertain it, so no extra measures, no additional pictures. All right, I hear that. Johnny, where do you want us to mail if we're interested? Cajun Roots Reseller at gmail.com. It's in the description bar below as well. Me too, box in a box. Yeah, I find that's the safest way, even with glass. Like right now, I'm getting ready to list a pumpkin teapot set, and it's made in Japan. And I'll be doing the same thing with that. I'll float because it didn't come with its original box. So yeah. Yeah, the Cajun Roots Reseller, gmail.com. My postal carriers say that the fragile stickers are a challenge. If they see that on there, extra rough. Yeah, and that's what I told the lady at the post office. I said, no, please don't put a fragile sticker on it. I don't even use it. I don't. So, for example, I'm going to list this. I'm going to show you real quick. When I research this item, it comes up as either a tomato or a pumpkin. But now that I look at it, it could be, but it's not more red. It's more orange. This is marked. It's MARUHORY, where made, hand painted in Japan. It's got a wicker handle. And this is the teapot. To me, I think it's a pumpkin. So what I did was I did some research. It's got a wicker handle. There's the pot. Then it's got the creamer and sugar dish with it. And on the bottom of this one, it just says made in Japan on this one. but I think it may be a pumpkin, but I did list it as, oh, I do. And then it has its creamer. And they're all, and so you got the creamer, the sugar, and the teapot. And it's pretty cool. It's in good condition, except the bottom has like shelf wear on it, but it's sitting on a shelf. But that I will, because I use this right here, this type of material. I will wrap it with that, and I shove this inside. Like when I'm packing it, I make sure that's full inside, and then I wrap the side of it, and I wrap it like crazy. But I wrap things like I want it to become to me if I'm buying it. So, and I don't have a problem doing that. But again, if it's something that I want to put in my antique booth, then I'll do that too. So, yeah, it does look like a tomato. But when I did the research, it's both. When I looked it up, it says both. Let's see here. That's where I was. Definitely could use packing tips. Yeah, and one of the things like I do is I never let anything that I'm packing, if it's multiple pieces, I never let them touch each other. So I will make sure that I even use, if you, for example, I keep a supply of, like when you say you purchase maybe a computer or a TV, some kind of electronics or bedding or whatever, and it comes with those styrofoams that are all around it, like if you say do a piece of furniture and it's all packed with those styrofoams, I have boxes filled with styrofoam that I use a lot. For example, when I did a PlayStation, no, a Xbox game, I actually put styrofoam at the bottom, a thick piece, and then I make the whole box styrofoam on the inside, and then I pack it, bubble wrap it, and I use a lot of the bigger bubbles for things that are breakable or things that I don't want to shift in a box. But I make sure that box is not anything movable. So that way, if it is moved in the box or the box is thrown around, there is no way for that item to move. So if you're doing something that is possibly breakable, you want to make sure, if one, it's not touching each other, and make sure you bubble it all the way around. And like in this case, I stuff that stuff inside to kind of give it that inside piece of covering. And then I wrap the outside of it as well. And then a box in a box. But if you can do it right, you should be able to float it in the center. Don't let it touch the sides of the box. That's what I do. That's what I thought, Jennifer. But figured it was asked. There's no problem, Stephanie. Because some members have the other email, the LLC one that I use for members. I got a planner in the mail yesterday, smartly wrapped in bubble wrap and in pool noodles. Yes, that's another thing. Get a hold, if you know, like after the summer's over and they clearance out all those pool stuff, the pool noodles. That works wonderful around glass, especially if you have a big lip around like a curved portion of it. Use it. Cut a line through it and make that as your cover around the tip of it. Yeah, it is. It looks like a tomato, but also when I looked it up, it looks like it's listed as either a pumpkin or tomato. Wrap it like you're mad. That's right. I've gotten too many broken things and tips. And that's one thing I have to say, knock on wood, I've never had anybody complain that they got an item that broke on their way to them. All glass goes in boots for us now. Don't do a lot in the booth. Depending on what it is, because with crystal and things that are very vintage, I'll put that in my booth. Johnny, I do say if you feel you need to use a roll of bubble wrap for fragile stuff, it may survive during down the field of a football team. Yeah, I use a lot. I do. I don't know. Pumpkin leaves are different, but it does look like both. Yeah. So I definitely, and it's because of the ridges on it, because tomatoes don't have that little ridge on tomatoes. It's smooth. I reuse supplies. And that's another thing of reusable items. Be careful if you're using or reusing boxes that you have received, because remember, the more you use a box and reuse it, the more it downgrades the actual life of that box. So be careful when reusing boxes, that you don't keep using a box that's been reused and not knowing how long or how many times it's been reused. You can tell by the look of it. Anything with a lid always remains in wrapped lid separately. Yep. Keep it. Yeah, exactly. You want to make sure there's no movement in the box. Lately, the package has been rough, so very grateful for those that know how to pack well. For example, I watched, if y'all haven't watched last week, I want to say Thursday or Friday, Buying Space did an unboxing from me. And Mara bought one of those microwave koozie plates, but Mara also bought a cobalt blue salt and pepper shaker with the stainless, the silver. It was like from Occupy Japan. And in the video, Mara was talking in reference to hopefully that because I sent it in a bubble mailer, that usually that should be sent in a box. But when it's that small, I bubble wrapped both of them separately. And then I put it inside of a bag. And then I put that in a separate bag inside of the koozie, the plate koozie, because that was an extra covering. Then I put that in a suffocation bag. That way it was inside a bubble mailer that got there safely, because I try to make sure when shipping things to somebody that, one, I know is going to be okay, but also saving on that weight. Because if I was to put that little items in a box, that would have brought the weight up. So I'm also careful at what I'm putting things in so I don't raise that rate up on the shipping. For a set made in Occupy Japan, it is a tomato. Okay. I don't have to wait on Clarence. He is slow. Pool noodles for yeah, that's true too. Anytime you do, even going to try and ship. There you go. When in doubt, don't do it. Did anyone hear anything about Baxter from yesterday, Victoria's dog? No, what happened? Don't tell me Baxter passed away. I have a green vintage mixer with bowl in the booth. Yeah, that I would actually, had request to ship it yesterday. Ugh. So don't want to. Yeah, I do. I would put that in my booth too. That's true, Johnny, on the use of boxes. Yes. And if I use a box that still looks good and I reuse that box, you can go to eBay and purchase these stickers that say, I am a recyclable, made out of recyclable material. Or let me show you before I say a lie. I don't want to lie about it. Because if you have a store coupon on eBay, get these. They're free on your coupon. This one is a sticker I use that says, I recycled package. That's the little long ones. I put that on the top. And on the side, I use these. Repurposed for the planet. And just letting you know that it is a reused package. That way, and even when somebody buys from me on an auction and I'm reusing a box that I'm sending them, and it's something that somebody sent me that I'm reusing it because it's a perfect size, I will put this on the side of the box as well. So get these on eBay. They're free if you have a coupon. They're not that expensive if you don't, but it comes with both. That way you can put this on your box and let them know it's already been reused. That's what I do. Especially when it's a box that I'm sending to even somebody from if it's somebody that bought from me on an auction, I do that as well. Let's see. People remove any labels when you reuse a box, so it's tacky to send with existing label. Yeah, you don't want to send another label because I get that a lot too. I go over all boxes and I make sure there's no stickers, make sure there's no scan bars or anything that may be different from what you're sending out. Angie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? The box helps with crushes. Primary reason. Yeah. Patrick, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. What was I going to say about that? I had a brain freeze. Existing labels. Plant you're using only the all ones are sturdy. I had a brain freeze. I was going to say something and it went right out of my head. Carol, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Well, thank you, Michael. Yeah, I haven't listed it yet. I'm debating if I want to bring it to the antique booth instead. Because it is the holiday with that color, so I think I might do that. Taking notes. Baxter was rushed to the pet ER when Victoria and Todd got home from taking Ella. Oh, no. Hope he's okay. I don't see a life of Victoria. Oh no. That's why she's not doing a show this morning. Okay. Typically remove labels from primary privacy. And that's another thing. You want to remove them. But definitely had one that went our label under current label. Yeah, and that's another thing because you can still see through that label. There was something I was going to say about the packaging, and I forgot. It takes me a long time before I can chat. Why? Why is it taking you a long time before you can chat, Carol? Would you use them for boxes I get from stores? Yeah, any boxes you reuse, like for example, if you get boxes from the store and it's good something that you want to use, yeah, you can use them. Yeah. Word is that Jennifer is taking Victoria's spot this morning since it's not going live. Yes, indeed, Craig. Stop starting rumors. No, Debbie is. I'll get it right. Y'all can do it together. Craig. What was I getting ready to say about packaging? We're talking about packaging. Oh, another thing about packaging. You might want to refrain. I know some people, I heard this already and it was funny. And it's not funny when you get it in the mail from somebody who's new reselling. Now, I have seen some people reuse certain things. For example, I've gotten something in the mail that somebody sent me that was in a Planters peanut box that they reused because they emptied it, the little packages. You know, you have little individual packages like 6 or 12 in a box. You might get from, say, Sam's or Costco or BJ's, those big boxes that you get, and it's got a whole bunch of them in there. Be careful on doing anything like that with food that you're sending somebody a package to. Why, you ask? What if you're reusing, because somebody sent me a package once in a peanut box. What if that person you sending it to has a peanut allergy? Because remember, that box could have gotten damaged at the store. There could have been some loose powders or whatever from the peanuts in the boxes. And they are highly allergic to peanuts. They have a peanut allergy. You got to be careful with food allergies. So please, I ask and beg of you, do not reuse, and you should not reuse boxes that have things with food, dog food, Chewy. If you order online with Chewy, things like that. Tampons. It's amazing how many people send out things in tampon boxes. Really? That's tacky. Don't do it. That's one way for you to lose a customer. I'm just saying. Cereal boxes? Yep. No food packaging, y'all. I believe it when I see it. What do you believe when you see it? My chat board does not come out. You might want to refresh it or sign out and come back in maybe. And my co-host is Jennifer. Oh, okay. I believe it when I see it. Okay, I got it. Todd, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? I have dumpster dive for boxes. That's fine, but make sure they're clean. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I see a lot of people that do that. Food boxes should be a no big time. That's right. But I've gotten, when I started buying from certain people, I don't buy from them anymore because when I get a tampon box or don't send stuff in pizza boxes either. No food items. I reuse Chewy boxes all the time. You shouldn't. I don't. I recycle those. And that's it. You don't know if they had allergies to something. So yeah, try not to use anything that has food products in it of any kind. Dog food, cat food, people food, nuts, anything like that. I'd rather use 10 pounds of bubble wrap than use a food box. Exactly. If you reuse a box someone shipped you, please remove the labels. And then you have to. That's the privacy of somebody sending you something. If you are reusing it, please make sure you take those labels off of how you got it. You know what? They have these all over the place. I'm thinking about getting some of these. I use these so much. I got these from Dawn and Mary. These are Scotty peelers. As you see, I use this one so much you can barely see the Two Hip Chicks logo on it. But what's good about this is that this is easy for you to remove that label. Or I use, if I have to, if I can't get it off, I will use a blow dryer or a heating gun and slowly go over it. And it's so much easier because it releases the heat, the stickiness of the adhesive behind the stickers or the labels, and it comes off real easy. So use something like this to take those stickers off, those labels, because that's one thing you don't want to do is send someone else, someone's package that sent you their info, because you don't know if they have beef with that person or if they're not on good terms with that person. And what you're doing is you're giving them that opportunity to give them that personal information, and they may not want that person to have it. So never send somebody a package that you received and did not take that label off that you got from. Please make sure you remove that as well. No pizza boxes, food, and new diapers are not good either. Exactly. Anything that has personal hygienes, food, I've seen a lot of that. So I don't buy from them anymore. Yes, I did send a food box before, thinking about the food allergies I have. Received something in a tampon box, just saying. Yeah, it happens. Especially when somebody's new and they don't know better. But you know what's going to do is going to hurt their business. Also, black out a partial code if you cannot get it off. And that's what the hair dryer and or a heating gun will work. If you use a hair dryer, put it on high heat. It'll take a few minutes. It'll turn it black. Or, I got all kind of gadgets. I have one of these I use if I cannot take a sticker off, or I use a blow dryer. I use one of these. It just says, it's got like letters and numbers on it over it. It's just multiple letters in different directions. And basically it's like a roll-on ink blotch that if you do it, it blacks it out and it makes all these different letters over it. Very inexpensive. I think I got this from Dawn and Mary actually. And basically you can refill the ink pad that's in it and it comes in different colors if you have to. But I strongly recommend even a blow dryer, high heat for a few minutes, black it out. Then you won't be able to see it. These are just things that help you if you're new to this, and packing and shipping out things makes a big difference. You want to be professional as best as you can. Would you want that package coming to you that way? That's the way I look at it. I really dislike receiving boxes wrapped in trash bags. I hate that. And y'all know if y'all get a package from me, it's going to be purple of some kind or teal. I'm just saying. Unless it's white and I don't have the size that fits that item. Really does deter a lot of whether I am. Yep, exactly. I do too. Think of it that way when you're shipping stuff out. Would you have it shipped to? Would you want that coming to you? Yeah, I take it off. I recycle everything. Take everything off. It's cheaper sometimes to ship that way. Box in a bag. Yeah, but it doesn't look right. And then underneath the box looks like it had been, yep, in the trash. I like any bag over the box. I used dumpster dive boxes, but I have made friends with people who own businesses. And that's another thing. Like, for example, if you go and you're shopping at, say, the Dollar Tree or the dollar store, or any little local places like that, talk to somebody that's in there and say, look, what do you, because sometimes they throw it in a trash compactor and they break it down anyway. So maybe get it ahead of time before they throw them in the dumpster. If you got places like a furniture store or like Staples or any of those places that have the furniture that they do displays on, ask somebody in there and see if you could talk to somebody about getting those before they throw them away. That way you get it fresh instead of it being thrown in the dumpster and you have to go in there and get it. I'm just saying. A lot of times they don't mind giving it to you. So yeah, make those connections. You can get them from there. They'll give them to you. Trust me. What? No Chewy boxes? No, that's dog food or cat food, things like that. You don't know if it's medicine. You don't know what Chewy's is sending as far as prescriptions. I'm just saying. That uses the commercial garbage bags way too big. Yeah, and you have to tape the whole thing down. Yeah. I don't do that. I just send it like it is. I don't. The only time I put it in a bag, it depends on what it is. I'll put it in a purple, either a poly bag or a bubble mailer. I just got home from Walmart. My coffee maker went out this morning. No. I've gotten them many a times. Trust me, it was a big thing. Emergency situations. Let's see. That roller stamp is a good idea. Yeah, and I love it. I don't use it a lot, but I do use it when I have to. Oh no, that's a 911 call. Grandma's did Grandma's come in? Yep, Grandma's. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Holy crap. And you know, I just got finished reading your comment, not realizing it was you. Good morning, Grandma's. Did you make all those pies yesterday? Did you finish all those pumpkins yesterday? That's not good. No coffee maker, no. Professional use, new use. Yeah, be professional. It makes a big difference, and it does make an impact on your business if you're trying to be professional. It looks good. Tissue. I use tissue a lot too. I am at 9. Oh, wow. No problem. Let's see. Still waiting for my coffee. When I agree, we will be professional as I can. Yep, that's true. You got to be professional with this. You want it looking good. You want people to buy back, come back and buy from you again. For example, if you have something small, I'm going to be buying some more of these because I'm out. These are great for small items. It still gives it at farm. I still bubble wrap something, put them in these, and then I wrap these up and put them in a bubble mailer in a suffocation bag and send them in this. Very few and far between, but I do use them. I'm going to show you something else I use, especially when it's just a few pieces of jewelry. I made 2 pecan pies. Recipe is not my favorite, so we have a carrot. Yeah, I have both too. Let me show you another box I use that I love. And these come in different colors that you can pick from. Especially when I'm doing online auctions. For example, this is how you receive it. And it's basically already perforated like when you had a pizza place and they all have to, you see them people building those boxes. This is a build-a-box, so to say. But I get them in this color here. I get them in 2 sizes. These are the 2 sizes I like to use. And what's so easy about it is you basically fold on the lines that are perforated, already perforated for you. And then you basically fold this in. And it takes you less time than you think. And you just fold, snap, fold and snap it. There's your sides. And then basically you fold. This goes on the inside. And then this tucks on the outside. I do this size. And then I do, these are my 2 common sizes I use. And you fold. And there's these little slide pockets that slide in. Especially when somebody buys a lot of pieces of jewelry from me. These are the 2 sizes I use, and they come in multiple colors. And I buy them by the case because I go through a lot of these. And this makes it a lot easier to put this in a poly bag or a bubble mailer. But I use poly bags, and I usually use the same color, purples. And these are really good to use for that. I get these on Amazon and eBay, depending on which company can get it. But yeah, that's where I buy them from. I think I may have those affiliate links. I think I have them in the description bar. I'm not 100% sure, but I can get the link for it. I use 9x6 padded envelope jewelry boxes. You can do that too. Yeah. Be professional. I rarely use a 9 times out of 10, 8x6x4. I use an 8x6x4, 10x8x6, 7x4x4, 8x8x8, and what's the other one? I have a whole shelf all organized back there with every box I use. And one of the things I do is also for albums, I use the fold up box that looks like a pizza box when you're done. Let's see. Let me get the link and I can get it for you real quick. It's either going to be eBay or Amazon. All right, let me see real quick. Let me check my history and I can tell you there for sure. Let me see something because I bought these last year, I believe. Where it's at? There's my envelopes. That's my bubble mailers, my boxes. Oh, by the way, Patrick, I was able to order my coupon. I used them for the new, I haven't gotten them in yet. I should be getting them sometime this week. I got the new zipper suffocation bags for t-shirts and clothing items. If you want to check eBay for that, they have those now. And it's marked eBay, of course. Let me see here. Those are my poly balers, my suffocation bags, my boxes, my tags. I'm looking. The tape, I use a lot of different size boxes. My biggest boxes I use is a 6x4x4, 10x8x6, 4x4x4, 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. My main primary boxes I use. All that I get on eBay. Where did I get these from? It's been a while that I bought these. I'm looking. It might have been Amazon. All right, I'm getting to some more of the ones I bought. Let's see here. Okay, it might be Amazon. My nose is itching. I'm looking. Let me see here. And they come in different colors. Let's see. If you have to buy boxes, here's a good place to buy them if you're local. Yeah. And I buy them as much as I get suffocation bags. Yeah, they're like the suffocation bags that have the suffocation warnings on them, but they're zippers with the zipper top. But they're clear. Suffocation bags are these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get these in 8 different sizes, but these are the traditional suffocation bags. They're clear, and they got that warning on it. That's why they call it a suffocation bag. And it has that warning on it. Well, now eBay has made them where instead of you pulling the tab and you close it, now they have the zipper just like a Ziploc bag, but it's got eBay written on it now. And they come in 3 sizes. Let me see here. Orders. It might be Amazon. I got it. Now that I'm thinking of it. Let's see. 2023, I think, is when I bought these because I didn't buy it. I don't think I bought any this year because I bought a case of them. Three. No. So wasn't that there? Was it 2022? I'll buy a lot of supplies through. Oh, yep, that's what they were. All right. Do me a favor. I'm going to drop this link. But before you go to and just copy the list, go down to my description bar. I have affiliate links. If you purchase through that affiliate link, even though you don't purchase something that's in my description bar links, anything, as long as you don't close that tab, when you purchase these things, just copy the title or the first few lines of this item that it is. And then that way you can put it in your search bar and I still get some kind of credit if you use my affiliate links through Amazon. But I did buy these through Amazon. It comes in a box, a set of 50. Let me see if I can add this to my list. Influence. Oh, here we go. Duh. Never mind. You don't have to do that because I just realized I can get the link right up here. Copy. How do I get link? Oh, right here. Copy. All right. So this should be, you can click on the link and it should be in my affiliate because I just realized I can click the link when I open up an item. All right. This is a 4x8x2. 4x8x2 size box. I just forgot I can just click a link at the top automatically for it. And this one is the 4x6x2. Get the link. I just realized I haven't done it in a while like this. Copy. And these are the 4x6x2 boxes. And what I like about it is that you get a box set of 50. But I bought 100 at the time, so that's why I'm still using them. And that's the other affiliate link. If you click on the link and you stay on that page, anything you shop through that link that I'm putting in the chat, I get a commission from Amazon. It's my affiliate links. And that helps me keep on doing affiliate links from Amazon. So if you would use that and then shop around and see if there's something else you want or different sizes. But that's the two I use a lot. And so, yeah. And they do come in different colors. So when you have it nice and folded, and then what I do is I'll put a thank you sticker on the end of it where it closes to keep it shut. And that's the two sizes I use a lot. And they do have more sizes. And we have somebody in the back room, but let me go through. Laura, hello, good afternoon, morning, and welcome. It could be afternoon for some people. Although I saved all my boxes of the year during lockdown. And I do use the black ones too, like the brown ones for like the cardboard ones. I use those for like jewelry, smaller things. But this is if somebody buys multiple items. Let's see. I understand. That was a good question, Craig. Why don't normal poly mailers? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Dana, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Amy, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see. Not you, Scarlett. The black ones are called pillow boxes. Yeah, pillows. But that's the ones that I use that I just showed you, the purple ones. And they do come in multiple colors. You can choose your own color. Who's having an auction today? My brain is out. Today is Tuesday. There's a lot. The Revived Sisters this afternoon. I have no auction on my agenda. Laylo, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. We're going to have somebody in the back room. Let's bring them up right now. And that's none other than Mark from 2 Old Guys Vintage and Resale. Good morning.
Thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome. And why am I getting thanked for? What did I do?
Well, you promoted Michael's little.
Oh, I loved it. It was funny. I had to. If nobody saw it, they need to go back and watch it. It was funny. So yeah.
Well, in true Michael style, that's for sure.
Yep, you got that right. So anywho, if you ever need anything that I use, a lot of times everything that's in the description bars of my morning show is everything that I use, whether it's the gold tester, the Presidium, the mandolin for the rings. Everything I use is in the description bar below. And then if you use those affiliate links, I do get a commission through Amazon, not from you. But you also get to use that and promote the channel. That's another way you can support the channel as well. So what you have planned for the day?
Well, I need to get stuff listed. I got to take air conditioners out of the window. I got to get winterized is what I need to do.
I'm already winterized. We got it done this past week.
Well, I've been kind of sloughing off. And then the other day, I was thinking, we're in October, the end of October.
I even put mulch around all my plants that I need to save. And, I did that last year too. So got some fresh mulch and I got them all mulched. My rose bushes are done, my fig tree, my black raspberry tree, and my bleeding heart tree. All done, ready to go. And the pipes outside of the water sprinkler system has already been weatherized for the winter.
Well, good.
Yeah, I got all that done last week.
I don't have to do that, but good for you. I do need to unhook the hoses. We're warm and windy today, but
hello, Welch. Good morning. Hello and welcome. I drive out and help you winterize and help you stay all.
Of course you can, Patrick. Yes. Yeah.
I wish it would show in StreamYard what that is, but I have to look in the. Is that a Canadian flag? What flag is that you use in Welch? Because I can barely make it out. It looks pretty cool, but I just can't figure out what flag that is. It's too small to see. Well, everybody, thank y'all for always coming out. That's a Welch flag. The whales. Okay. I wasn't sure. Well, thank y'all for coming out. Again, don't forget, we do this every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, don't forget to check out the community calendar to see who's going live, when, where, and what time. And make sure if you want to be part of the new, actually the new old, I'm going to be bringing back the 5 o'clock traffic jam, and that'll be on the Cajun Roots Adventures channel. So make sure you're subscribed there. Make sure you hit the notifications, because that'll be coming out starting next month. But I won't be starting in the first week, because I do have my first week on Monday, first Tuesday auction on this channel. But that one's the one that I want to definitely get done. I ordered some pillow boxes. We'll receive tomorrow. Wow, that's awesome. And those make great ones. Johnny, I am interested. Yeah, I got them all starred who sent me messages on both that I said one email, but y'all send them on the other one too. That's fine, because I got them starred. What I'll do is I'll start rotating y'all into the guest, because what I would like to do is so I can sell on both. I'm gonna have 2 guests, rotating those guests on different shows that I do. But what I'm going to do is I want to be able to sell, so I'm going to do that on the Adventures channel. I want to bring that channel back to where I want it to be. Cool Ranch has a question above. Thank you for pointing that out. Where? Oh, right here. Wow, I'll pass on that one. All right. Does eBay charge a fee if you want to send offers to people who like my listed items? No. You get charged when you sell the item for your fee. Not that I know of. No. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Who did that? Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Right.
Gross.
Do what?
Stephanie Groves.
Yeah, Stephanie pointed it out. Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, when you send out offers, you're not getting fees on that. You're getting fees on your final value fee once you sell it. But no, you can send offers. You don't get a fee on that. Now, if you send out an offer and it was, for example, say you're promoting that listing and they looked at it and they purchased it through that, then yes. But if it's something that they did not, then no, you won't even get charged a promotion fee if it's just something that was out of the ordinary without going through your promotion fee type click. But if it was a click through your promotion, then yes, it will. But that's at the end when you sell it, not because you're sending an offer. Well, everybody, thank y'all so much. Again, hope to see y'all again tomorrow. We'll be right back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back. Now you're here. Don't forget to share it out.